Welcome, everyone, to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Charlotte 49ers. And the 49ers will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So USF's offense will get first crack at it today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well.
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Open space at the 25. And he'll finally slide after the long run. I'm not sure if he wanted to avoid the hit or he just got tired.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against us. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The Bulls trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulls!
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Charlotte 49ers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays, and so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think one, he was just pressing.
Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to throw, it's Cherry. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Armstrong. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The 49ers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Motion from the wideout. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. And the 49ers decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. On the run, it's Butler. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Sends it back in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
He'll take it on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Looking for a man. It's Cherry. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Terry. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The 49ers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Touchdown Bulls. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already. Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll run it, finding an escape route. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw. It's Cherry. Throws to the tight end. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He stopped short of the sticks. They tried to pick it up with a screen, but they'll be facing a 4th down. And the 49ers will call on their punt team. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Out of the backfield, he's open. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Here's the pressure. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Butler. Turning. Got enough space. Touchdown, USF. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point was good to finish things off.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. To the air, it's Cherry. Here comes the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Running back searching for a hole. And they get him down.
And I love the play call. Get it to the running back, chew up some yards so you make 3rd down more manageable. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9, Jesse. Now as a quarterback, I can be successful.
Yeah, and I think the play worked in part because the defense was expecting pass and that down and distance. So it begs the question now on 3rd and long again, might the offense go back to handing it off to their explosive playmaker at the running back position?
The 49ers will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And the returner will be knocked down. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the left. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
This guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the previous play, and now he's showing off the speed. And you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's 1st down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
The Bulls trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, South Florida. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the run, it's Terry. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Second down coming up. The corners are walked up tight. Looking to pass, it's Cherry. Snags it over the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the 49ers headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Got a man in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Sheridan. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. They kept working at it, and finally a shot in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. The give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The 49ers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Right on target this time. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. They're working that left side. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Get the touchdown, get the first down, or just get down. And the quarterback does. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. He's got some space. And he affects his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. The Bulls have pushed it inside the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Buying some time. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown Bulls.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like they're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa.
And the Bulls will kick it away to crank up the second half. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. To the air, it's Cherry. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the 49ers send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Complete to the right. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to try to get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulls.
It's a phenomenal effort on third down by the QB, but how about the blocking? When that play broke down, look at the receivers running routes. They all of a sudden turned around, and they went and got some blocks to help out their QB. You got to love it.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Grabbed behind the line. It's Terry.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 49ers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Back to pass, it's Cherry. Snagged out of the air. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He's looking deep. He's got it at the 30. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Shut down and shut out in the first half, but finally this offense trying to put something together. Use the play fake, now to throw. Skips away from pressure. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the lone running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Steps away. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down. The 49ers are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Terry. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, 2nd guy finally did. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Great protection there. Plenty of time to sit in the pocket and let his receiver work across the formation.
And he did a great job working across the formation.
Touchdown, USF! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. Looking left. It's caught downfield. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is to 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. And the 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Never has to leave the pocket and fires over the middle. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
Hey, how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wideout. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Hauls it in.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Harris. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. They just keep firing. Quick completion on the out route. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Butler. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Tight end finds a soft spot. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Got his man.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. And that is no good. Well, they missed. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better.